intensity of the core strengthening last session, better or his energy levels are better responding to that level of intensity. And so different people have different or need different levels. And so to the extent that I can, I try to make it apply to a broad range of participants, and which is what we will continue to do. If you need, sometimes I say, if you're more flexible, you reach for a deeper posture. And similarly, I can also add, if you are feeling strong enough, reach for another deeper level. Is that okay, Sachin? Anita?
Sure.
Or maybe a combination of both easy and the, I wouldn't say difficult ones, but next level. I mean, who are able to push the limits.
Good. Good. Very good. With that, let us begin again. An open physical posture, eyes softly closed. Allowing your rib cage to expand in all the directions. Broad, open shoulders, not slouching. Slouching shoulders restrict the rib cage from expanding to the front. 3 deep breaths. Continuing to be open in your physical posture, your heart, mind. Mind that is present. Enjoying the life as it is flowing right now. An open and light heart. If the mind or heart are heavier for any reason, let the exhalations lighten the mind and the heart. Letting go. The burden comes from remembering something that had happened or worrying something that might yet happen. The mind that is present right now is a light mind. Simply enjoying each breath. And thinking of someone that you love and respect, living or not. Dedicating this Hatha Yoga session and all the benefits from this session to that person. Chin to the chest. Opening your eyes. Inhaling, arms by the side, palms going up, looking up. Exhaling, palms coming down, looking down. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Last round. Inhaling, exhaling. Release. Come up to standing. Broad stance. 70% of your maximum. Toes pointing directly forward, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath. Inhaling, move your hips forward, take your arms up to a V shape and take your arms back, look up. Inhale. Exhaling, bending from the hips forward, hugging yourself tightly, chin to the chest, bend your knees, allow the head to reach down toward the mat. 4 more rounds. After completing 5 rounds, hands on the waist, take a deep breath, exhale. All movements are conscious, not as a mechanical exercise. Arms up to the sides, parallel to the ground, palms facing the front. Inhale, center. Exhaling, bending toward the right leg. Left arm up toward the ceiling and then take the left arm toward the right wall. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, bending to the other side. Take the upper arm up and then toward the left wall. Inhaling, center. 4 more rounds. After completing 5 rounds, hands on the waist, take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up to the sides, parallel to the ground, palms facing the front. Inhale, center. Exhaling, twisting to the right. Turn your head, look past the right shoulder. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, twisting to the left. Turn your head. Inhaling, center. 4 more rounds. Again, your right side and the left side might give you different experiences. And when we observe such imbalances, let us not uh, negatively color the practice. Simply note that as a fact with this breath. And these things change, especially if they're functional. After completing, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Make the toes slightly point outward. Arms up. Interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Inhaling, deeply bend your knees and sit back in an imaginary chair behind you. You'll feel a lot of stretch on the inner thighs. Exhaling, straightening up. 4 more rounds. Only as best as you can. Nothing more is needed, nothing less. Very good, Rishabh. After completing, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Bring your feet hip width apart. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Inhaling, come up onto the toes. Keep your abdomen engaged, reach for the ceiling. Exhaling, heels down. 4 more rounds. After completing, release the arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Namaskara Mudra. 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara practice with diligence and kind attention. Begin. If you are practicing out of habit, when you notice that, begin again. Conscious practice. Each breath, each posture, in your awareness. Without thoughts clouding your presence. After completing 3 rounds, separate your feet comfortably. Stand relaxed. Soft gaze forward and down. Allow the breath. Yoga journey is a mind journey. We use the physical postures as a prop. Three deep breaths. In continuation from the last session, let us approach few postures that would be called arm strengthening postures. Some of it you are very familiar, some we'll explore. Take a deep breath. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Feet hip width apart. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling back bend. Exhaling forward bend. Inhaling right foot back. Left foot back. And hold plank. 10, 9, 8. Abdomen engaged. Fully engaged. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Vajrasana or Sukhasana. Sorry about that. My MacBook seems to be restarting. I joined from the phone. Are you able to hear me okay? Thumbs up? Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Okay. I hope you're not holding on to the plank while my MacBook was restarting. Okay. All right. But let's do this one more time. Come to cat posture. Take a deep breath. Come to Phalakasana, plank posture. 10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, Vajrasana or Sukhasana. Relax. You would feel the posture on not only on your arms, the shoulders. The shoulders are taking the weight. Make sure that your palms and fingers are all rooting to the mat. You're not loading the weight on one side of the palm. Sometimes we tend to load the little finger side of the palm. Make sure that you are rooting to the mat with the entire palms and fingers. Now, next we are going to do, before we do SishulaPhalakasana, plank on elbows, come to cat posture, plank posture. Without moving your palms or the feet, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Consciously rooting your palms and fingers to the mat. You can be on the toes, knees can be bent, focusing more on your experience of the weight transferring through from your back through your shoulders. You can actually feel all the muscles helping you to get into this posture and maintain this posture. Gently getting the shoulder blades together on your back. Gently, no forcing anything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, Vajrasana or Sukhasana. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Next, we are going to do SishulaPhalakasana and Sishulasana. Planking on elbows and then Adho Mukha Svanasana type posture, but with elbows down. Come to cat posture. Bend your elbows and place the elbows where your palms are. Now, when you do that, make sure that your elbows are no wider than your shoulders. and not narrower than your shoulders, exactly underneath your shoulders. And look at your palms. The palms are on the mat, and palms are also shoulder width apart. We might tend to get the fingers closer together. Instead, see if you can place the palms on the mat, shoulder width apart. So your forearms are parallel to each other. Now tuck your toes in and walk back to get your head, neck, spine, and the legs all horizontal to the mat. Bring the shoulders to be right on top of the elbows. No neck action. Your soft gaze is between the foreheads, abdomen fully engaged. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Knees down. Vajrasana or Sukhasana. Relax your shoulders. If you are feeling the posture on your lower back, that is a trigger for you to strengthen your abdomen even more. If you're holding your abdomen engaged fully, you will not be feeling the posture on your lower back at all. If your abdomen is getting too tired, come out of the posture. Don't let your lower back hurt. Take a deep breath. Second round of SishulaPhalakasana. Come to cat posture, Marjorie. Elbows down, palms down, both shoulder width apart. Bring the shoulders right on top of the elbows. Tuck your toes in, walk back. Planking on elbows. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Knees down, Vajrasana or Sukhasana. No aggression. Diligence does not mean aggression. Diligence is to find your edge and see if you can experience that edge with courage and wisdom. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now we are going to practice Sishulasana, dolphin posture. Come to cat posture. Elbows down, palms down. shoulder width apart, exactly shoulder width apart, no more, no less. If your width is more than the shoulder, you will make it harder, much harder. You will, if you are bringing it closer, you will be collapsing your chest. Now, tuck your toes in. First, lift the knees off the mat. Lift the knees off the mat and straighten the knees as much as you can, sending your seat bones toward the ceiling as best as you can. Relax the head down without resting the head on the ground. Lift the entire spine up toward the ceiling, lifting the head also off away from the mat. Now, you can slightly bend the knees, not a problem. And slowly walk forward, sending your seat bones up toward the ceiling. Those who are comfortable can bring the seat bones vertical or your entire spine vertical. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, Vajrasana or Sukhasana. Relax the shoulders. In Sishulasana, you can also feel your core, your abdomen getting engaged, and you need to engage it to keep the hips up and straightening up the spine, allowing the head to hang loose, as if you are hanging your spine down as much vertically as possible. Take a deep breath, exhale. Second round of Sishulasana practice. Come to Marjariasana, cat posture. Elbows down, shoulder width apart. Remember, you can keep your knees down even as you walk forward toward your elbows. Keep your knees down. See if you can take your seat bones up toward the ceiling as much as you can. And as you try to do that, your spine is going to get more vertical. Now, keep your abdomen engaged and tuck your toes in. Lift the knees off the mat. And then take the seat bones up toward the ceiling by walking your feet toward your elbows. Head completely relaxed. Head is hanging loose. The head is not resting on the mat. Abdomen fully engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, Vajrasana or Sukhasana. Relax the shoulders. Now we are going to pay attention not only to the arms, but the side of the side muscles, which also are part of the core muscles. Last session, we ran out of time to pay attention to the side muscles. So we will be practicing the side planks, which are the beginning steps for Vashitasana practice. Take a deep breath. Come to cat posture. Plank posture. On your palms, Manjit, on your palms. Plank posture. Bring your feet hip width apart. Now, bringing more weight onto your right palm, turn your right foot and place the outer edge of the right foot on the mat, and place the inner edge of the left foot on the mat. Left hand on the left waist, open your left shoulder up, and then finally left arm up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand on the left waist, left palm down, knees down, Vajrasana. Relax the shoulders. If you are holding your side plank, if your hips are trying to go down toward the mat, see if you can engage your abdomen and the side muscles to hold your hips up. In side plank, your head and spine and the legs are in alignment, yet at an incline. Even though right now we are practicing with the legs forward and back, those who are really comfortable in this posture can stack your feet up, even though that is not the instructions I'm giving. If you're really comfortable in side plank, you can take the upper foot on top of the lower foot. And now let's practice on the other side. Come to cat posture, plank posture. Now shifting your weight more onto your left palm, outer edge of the left foot on the mat, inner edge of the right foot on the mat, right hand on the right waist, open your right shoulder, and then right arm up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand on the right waist, right palm down, knees down, Vajrasana or Sukhasana. We are going to practice the right and left plank, side planks. This time, if you're comfortable, you can stack your legs on top. Others simply keep the feet separated like we just did. And additional level of difficulty, if you want to explore your edge, those who are stacking up your legs, you can slightly lift the upper leg up. And that is toward Vashitasana practice. Come to cat posture, plank posture. And plank on your right palm, like we did before. Those who are comfortable, bring the left leg to be on top of the right leg. And those who are strong enough, you can lift the left leg up, vertically up. Left arm up toward the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently come out of the posture, Sukhasana or Vajrasana. Relax the shoulders. Vashitasana practice is once you are on side plank, the upper arm or upper hand catches the big toe of the upper foot and takes the leg up toward the ceiling. Is Vashitasana practice. Take a deep breath, exhale. Cat posture, plank posture, feet hip width apart. Plank on left palm, keep the hips up. And those who are comfortable, stack your right leg on top of the left leg. And those who are yet more comfortable, lifting the right leg up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently come out of the posture, knees down, Vajrasana or Sukhasana. Lie down on your back. Hug your knees, rock back and forth, relieve any tension that you have built up on your back. And as closely as you hold your knees, you can feel the massaging even more. Side to side. Massage the side muscles. Settle back down with the knees close to the chest. Spread your arms shoulder height. Next exhalation, take your knees toward your right elbow. Keep the right shoulder, left shoulder down, look over the left shoulder. Once you reach the final posture, relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees back to the center. Next exhalation, dropping your knees toward your left elbow. Keep the right shoulders down. Look over the right shoulder. Once you reach the final posture, relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees to the center. Release the legs. Hug yourself tightly across the chest. Release. Come to sitting just for a bit. Sukhasana. Take your right arm up toward the ceiling and bend your right elbow and pat yourself on the back. Use your left hand to gently push the right elbow toward the back wall, feeling the stretch on your triceps. This is a preparation for Gomukhasana. We won't have time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the posture. Left arm up toward the ceiling. Pat yourself back with the left palm. Use your right hand to gently move your left elbow toward the back wall, feeling the stretch on the left triceps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release the posture. Stretch your arms to the sides, parallel to the ground. Hug yourself tightly and see if your fingers on your back can go toward each other, the elbows sliding past each other as much as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the posture, surrender in Shavasana. A mind that is present is very light. And right now, there is nothing to compute. And so, allow the mind to rest in the present. And if the mind wanders, that's okay. When you notice that, you're already in the present. The moment you are noticing, you are already in the present. Relax. Uh, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently come out of Shavasana and come to any meditative posture. Take your time. Taking your hands back. Inhale, growing taller. Exhaling, bending forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, coming up. Rubbing your palms, massaging your eyes, opening your eyes. Namaste. Thank you all so much for giving me this privilege. Have a good evening and